Naughty Erotic Sex Stories, an adult's collection of threesomes, virgins, taboo, anal, gangbang, MILFs, bisexual, lesbian, domination, BDSM, and much more.
Written by Anna Cook. Narrated by Alicia Mills. Update version.
The most valuable gift. I was fruitlessly looking at hotels on my tablet when the text message came in. When I heard the alert, I grabbed the phone and saw the message was from my sister. "Mom wants to know when you're coming home," the message read. "Not sure. I'm trying to figure a couple of things out," I typed in response. A moment after I hit send, my phone started ringing. It was my sister again. She didn't even give me a chance to say anything. "You text so slow," Holly teased. "Pardon me for spelling, sissy." I could almost see her rolling her eyes when she groaned. "What do you mean you're not sure? Classes are out for Christmas. You get in the car and drive. If you don't remember the way, use the GPS on your phone." "Ha ha, I'm trying to find a hotel or a friend I can crash with." "I thought you were going to stay at the house." "That's what Mom expected me to do. I really don't want to be stuck there with everybody. Grandma, Grandpa, Aunt Ellie, and our cousins. A day, maybe 2, fine. I'd lose my mind if I had to stay there a week." "Good point," Holly admitted. "There's no way you're finding a hotel last minute like this." "Yeah, I've come to that conclusion," I said, and then sighed. "Well, easy enough. You come stay with me." I'd almost forgotten that she'd moved into a mobile home with a friend a couple of months earlier. "Sleeping on a couch for a week doesn't sound any better." "You wouldn't be on the couch, God. There was a full-size bed in the front bedroom when we moved in. We both have our own beds, so we moved that one to the room in the middle. It takes up most of the room, and we'll have to clean the boxes off of it. But it's a bed." Technically, that had solved my problem. It presented a whole host of new ones, though. "You just moved." "Nope, no excuses. You're staying here, and that's final." I broke out into an evil smile and said, "Wow, aren't you a little young to be doing a perfect imitation of Mom?" "Fuck you." "Yeah, that definitely didn't sound like Mom." Holly asked, "So how can I let Mom know you're on the way and that you're staying here?" It was my best option, as fraught with potential disaster as it was. I blew out a long, slow breath and then answered, "I'll throw some stuff in a bag and head that way. I'll text you directions once I get off the phone with Mom. See you soon." "Bye," I said, and then ended the call. After that, I muttered, "Oh boy," and turned my attention to packing. I was surprised when I pulled up in front of the place. It's a mobile home. The first thing you think is trailer trash. It looked fairly nice from the curbside. The walk-in stairs were shoveled. There were flowers in the windows. If I didn't know it was a double-wide trailer, I might not have guessed that it was. I recognized my sister's car, so I knew I was at the right place. Bag in hand, I headed down the walk between the snowbanks and then up the stairs. Before I could knock, my sister opened the door. "Come on in," she said, stepping out of the way and gesturing grandly. My little sister was growing up. She had her brunette hair done up, and she was wearing makeup, even though she was sitting around the house. Her red-headed roommate, Gemma, grinned as I stepped in the door. Gemma was the first of those fraught with peril things I was worried about. She was gorgeous, had great tits, and it was general knowledge that she was very much bisexual. What was also general knowledge, even though they had never openly stated it, was that she was sleeping with my sister. Though I'd seen pictures of her and knew of her in general, we'd never actually been introduced, so Holly took care of that. "JJ, this is my brother Doug. Doug, Gemma Jolly." The redhead and I both offered a wave and said, "Hi," almost simultaneously. There's no way she had a bra on under that thing. I didn't have a lot of choice at that point, so I said, "Morning," and headed into the front.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?